ladies and gentlemen, back again, realBluTV with another item guide. This time we're with Talon, and I've got good news for all you Talon and Phantom players out there. The pistol got buffed, so you no longer need to double upgrade that if you were. It's going to start off with 8 in the clip instead of 7. I felt like I was always 1 bullet short of completing a down or maybe even getting a double down without reload. So that did help. Yeah, that did help. The increased magazine size also goes to 14 now. So in case you do double upgrade that pistol. But with 8 being the standard clip for it now and a little more oomph to it, I feel like we don't really double upgrade that pistol. So with Talon, first thing I'm getting, I used to go flashbang first. I still kind of do. If I'm on attack, I'll go flashbang first. If I'm on defense, I generally go C4 first. Unless, of course, the rest of my team is going explosives. Then I kind of try to off balance it with a flashbang, kind of set the enemy team off balance with this. And even though these got nerfed by, I think, half a second, still really good. So for this instance, let's say we're on attack. We're going to go with the flashbang first, of course. The second round, this is usually preference on what you like to use. In the comp scene and stuff like that, we see a lot of Deadeyes coming out just because the ability to use a DMR at a longer range with more power than an SMG would at that range. That's the reason why we see a lot of Deadeyes. I use the Deadeye, of course, too. But if my shots aren't hitting that day or I'm not doing very well on the Deadeye, or maybe it's just a more comfortable map for myself with an SMG, I'll go with the LMPX. We're talking maps like Icarus, maybe even High Castle and Glacier if I'm playing more close quarters and I'm not trying to take long sight lines that I would normally need Deadeye for. So let's go with the LMPX for this. Of course, after that, we're trying to get tracker rounds. We are an intel character with Talon with our dart, our radar dart, but if we get tracker rounds, we can provide even more intel to not just ourselves, but to our teammates. So, you know, if no one's talking in game chat and you're playing with randoms, you can still provide much needed intel with tracker rounds and your radar dart. Afterwards, we're trying to get our C4 online. After that, if we're getting hit with a lot of explosives, we're going to build into tenacity. But if we're not, but we do see ourselves being the last person alive, or we just, you know, we're getting bombarded by enemies round after round after round, we'll go with life drain. But if not, and we're just in a normal build, and the rest of our team is doing pretty well, we're going to upgrade the throw distance on our C4 if we can, and then upgrade our throw distance on this. You could also just go double upgrade if you have enough to do this. You can leave this. The buff to the original range being able to throw C4s is actually pretty decent, so you don't need to rush the throw distance as fast as possible like you used to, but it is still generally good to have, especially since you need that double upgrade for the damage increase to 150. If there's a lot of people on the other side, like a Vi who's able to get extra health, or maybe with tenacity or headstrong, or maybe even like an Anvil who can have tenacity and headstrong. For those of you who don't know, tenacity takes reduced damage from explosives. Headstrong is armor, which gives you 25 HP of armor. So let's say we're doing a standard build here. We're going to double upgrade our flashbang so that we have 2 of them and we can increase the throw distance. After that, that's when we'll start to upgrade our C4. Just 1 is pretty good, and then we can go for this if we have 11 grand after that round. And then after that, we can build into our primary. Increased magazine size is good to 40, but again, we're providing a lot of intel, and that's not just to our teammates, but it's to ourselves. So we can pick smarter fights. We can create better situations where we have the advantage because we have tracker rounds and because we have our radar dart as our ability, right? So we can do that. Plus we have mag gloves as our passive, so we can pick guns up from far away if we need to, or other items. So melees, we can pick them up from far away. After this, we'll go, of course, increase magazine size and then maybe increase damage range. If you don't want to get that and you have some extra cash by the later rounds, you can go with this, or again, you can upgrade this if you need to do extra damage with it. This is pretty much my build right here. If we're doing really good, it looks like, right? If we're doing the poor man's Talon, we are looking like this. Actually, poor man math. Yeah, we'll be looking like this. But again, if we're looking really good, we're looking like this. Maybe even added a padded steps if we got an extra 4. But let me know in the comments below how you guys like to play Talon. If you're new to the game, what do you think is the better option? Of course, if you go with the Deadeye, it's gonna be looking like that. So let me know in the comments below how you guys play Talon, how you like to play Talon. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at realBluTV with no E in blue. And also, just have a great time playing Road Company. Keep grinding, and everyone stay safe out there.